All right, what is up everyone? We are back, and today I'm going to play with my favorite disc from each manufacturer. Let's get into it. All right, I will make the stipulation early that this is major manufacturer, the quote unquote big guys of disc golf. There won't be any Clash or Mint or anything small like that. So we'll probably play, I got 9 holes out here at Macaulay Park. We'll probably throw a couple off each tee putt. But as I throw it, I'll tell you kind of what disc it is and what I enjoy about it so much. All right, up first we have the Discraft Zone and the Dynamic Disc Justice. I guess I will tell you, it's Innova, MVP, Discmania. I put Trilogy all under one umbrella, so that's Dynamic, Latitude, what's the other one? West Side, so that's why I have the Justice here, and then obviously Discraft. So Discraft Zone and the Justice are basically the same thing for me, just overstable approach disc. But the Justice is a little more stable, goes a little bit further for me. So that's what I really like about these. And granted, it's hole 1's 213. I'm gonna play these both backhand, but like I primarily throw these forehand. Yeah, so basically if I get that same flight with something that goes a little further, that might go in. Well, there it is. There's the more stability. Should be safe. And I'm cutting it close though. This is an island green. Yeah, discs like that overstable, like I call it kind of a utility disc, the Justice. Kind of a get out of jail card. You can throw it on steep and hyzer. I have a couple in my bag. You can throw it on steep and hyzer, forehand, backhand. You know it's gonna come out. They're just super reliable. Kind of the same thing with the Zone, because when you put a little more power on it, for me, it's just gonna be a little bit straighter. But I mean, everyone has a Zone type disc in their bag. Mine just happens to actually be the Zone. All right, so if the audio was weird in the intro, I apologize. I think I fixed it. Not 100% sure. If not, I'll have to do like a voiceover, which is annoying, but we'll do it. All right, hole 2, we're looking at 300 feet. So the discs we're going with here from MVP, we have the Crave. This thing is just a bomber disc, 6.5 speed. I throw this further, just about as far as I throw distance drivers, like those high 12 speeds and everything like that. So these things are just incredible. Point and shoot disc, and they go forever. I forgot to mention, I think at the beginning, Prodigy discs. Now, some of you might not say they're a major manufacturer, but when I got started, they definitely were, and they've been in my bag. I used to be full Prodigy at one point, so I include them there because I throw them a lot, I guess. But we have the FX2 here. This is basically like that Raptor Firebird slot for them. I actually got this one from Isaac. Well, I got it from Ezra Robinson, but it was Isaac's, so that's kind of cool history, if you want to call it there. But 300 feet, just big hyzer. I am very nervous because there's this car right here, and I don't know, I don't want to risk hitting it. I shouldn't, but there's always that chance. I think we're just going to hope I throw a good shot, or I'll probably pull him into this tree over here. Okay. That's really good. All right, 1 for 1 under the bucket. I hope you can see that. Looks good too. A little short, but back-to-back circles. All right, hole 3, 170 feet. We're back to the Zone and the Justice. Our last 2 we played maybe on the next one, potentially, but we got a little just chip forehand through here. I'm gonna try to hit the Zone pretty flat, and then I might kind of chop the Justice, but this is like, this hole is exactly what I use these discs for. So sets up perfectly for them. All right, we're down in the ditch, but I think that's like 10 feet. I think if we throw the Justice the same way, it should get over faster. I need to get the height though. Like that, please do it. Oh, almost got an Annie skip. I definitely didn't have the height, but we're parked there. The Justice was one of those discs that like I learned forehand on, because a lot of people tell you to kind of go neutral, and I kind of tell people that now, to kind of go neutral so you can figure out how to throw flat, hyzer, and you can see what the disc is going to do. But like when I started, I had Destroyers, I had Justice, like I had Raptors and stuff like that. Like just like I throw chop angle forehands and it would flex out and do the work for me. But I've gotten better now that like I can throw the overstable stuff like that where it then flies pretty flat with some stability. But these are just like, when I started, these were just staples in the bag. All right, now I know I am playing 2 and playing best shot, but I'm basically like 3 for 3 on park jobs here. All right, I messed up. Not necessarily, but I gave you misinformation. Next hole will be the last 2 discs. It'll be Innova and Discmania. They're both higher speed drivers. So this one, 330, playing up the hill. Kind of got to keep it low, but get it high enough because it is sitting on that hill. We're gonna go Crave FX2 again. I genuinely don't think I've ever birdied this hole from being in the circle. So we're gonna see if today can be the first time. What a good kick. Oh my gosh, that's so short. God, I guess it did hit that tree, didn't it? All right. I feel like that was a good line, but yeah, it's like so touchy. Oh, it's way too high. Yeah, gosh, dang it, dude. I knew it was probably a mistake mentioning that I was basically 3 for 3 on park jobs because I knew I was coming up to this one. And again, I don't think, I might have thrown in or hit like a long C2 putt, but I don't think I've ever just birdied this hole from getting into circle 1, making a putt, like throwing a good shot and making a putt. All right, long C2 here. I'm just hoping I can get it there. Playing uphill. Swing. Oh, okay. Actually, don't hate that. A little higher. Go. Oh, then in front. Gosh, dang it. Both of those are decent, though. I'll take it. All right, last 2 on the list are the Destroyer, which you call me basic, call me what you want. This is like my favorite disc of all time. I've had these in the bag. I've been playing for maybe almost 6 years now. I think I've always had one. I had the Wraith for some time, then I bumped to the Destroyer, and it's been there ever since. And then lastly, we have the DD1 from Discmania. Now, admittedly, this is probably, I haven't spent too much time throwing Discmania. I'm not a huge fan, but this actually is in my bag right now. It's probably one of my longest flyers at the moment. Like depending on wind, hyzer flip, kind of turn, like just get full flights out of it if I hit it really hard. So far I'm liking it. I've thrown like some of the mids, like I've thrown the NB5, I've thrown the NB1, I've thrown the NB3, but it's like I have all of those discs, you know what I mean? So to find like a good distance driver that will go far for you is something like kind of challenging sometimes. Well, we've got 555 feet. I'm gonna try not to hit this guy down here. He's not super far away from the tee pad. So basically playing out into the soccer field, then playing down back into the left. There is Mando on this light pole, so as long as you beat that. And we do have pretty good headwind right now, so I can't imagine these going too far. Oh, especially when you throw it like that. Heads up! Yep. Makes me nervous for this one. There we go. Got it away from him, at least that's so far away though. All right, didn't kill him, thank goodness. It was close though. That's funny, I don't think it was super close to him, but it sure was coming on the line. As that ends up, and he turned to look at me, and which is like, I guess, you know, you're seeing where it's coming from. I was like, no. But I think we went well past him, but scary stuff. I don't know how that always happens. It's like you see someone, they're not even like really close. Disc is going for them. All right, this is not my best work by any means here. I don't really know how far we are. Headwind. I'm gonna go FX2 because I don't think we're that far away. If I look short, I'm just gonna go Destroyer. Especially when you throw it right at it. Let's check distance here. I do think that might be a little short, actually. There we go, out wide. I guess they won't come back. All right, much better shot. All right, so technically my FX2 was closer, but it was out of bounds. So there's that. Get a little kick in there. This actually is probably closer now. I'm looking at it from here. I mean, that's 1, 2. Technically still a birdie. I feel like that was pretty sloppy, but take it. All right, if there was a white streak on the screen, I didn't realize there was like a spider web hanging across the lens. So that's on me. Fixed it. I don't know what hole we're on. We got a few left here. 200 feet. 280 feet. I'm gonna go Justice on forehand, FX2 on the forehand, because it is a little headwindy, but just right out there in front of you. It's gonna be short. Putting, but definitely short. All right, so basically that, but further. Oh my gosh. Oh, there we go. Quick adjustment. All right, we're not far, probably about 20-ish. We're just looking straight into the headwind. So scary putt, but like you should make these. Yeah. All right, before we move on, I would love to know what your guys' favorite disc from each manufacturer, even like the outside factors, again, like the Clash, the Castoplast, because like I like the Berg, you know what I mean? It's just not a major manufacturer, so I didn't include it. But like anything like that, like small or large, maybe just favorite discs in general, let me know, because I always like to try new stuff. So there's like discs that you like live and die on, you just like, this is the best disc of all time. I want to know, so let me know. Again, I don't know what we have. We have 1, 2, 3, we have 4 holes left, so whatever that is, this is hole 6 for us, 6, 7, 8, 9. 330-ish through this gap right here. I think I'm gonna go backhand with probably the Crave, forehand with the FX2, and if neither of those are good, I'll probably club up to the Destroyer just to make sure I throw something decent. I will say, admittedly, I am not good at hitting this gap off the tee, so as long as we get through here, I'm taking that as a win. See, and there it is. Every time, I will never make this gap backhand. All right, we got forehand. We actually have pretty good tailwind too, so I think I can get it there. Get out now. Oh, good skip. All right, I think that's fine. I probably won't go Destroyer. 10 times out of 10 tournament play, I'm throwing forehand through this gap. I don't care if it fades early and I almost go out of bounds on the right. I just need to make that gap, or else you have, you know, now you have 300 in a terrible spot. And it's like, what the heck? So I think these should be double Mandos here. There's no Mandos currently, but that would make it like significantly harder as well, just to force you to go through. Because some people I think try to bail out of it, but all right, little tailwind definitely played a factor, but I went so deep, which is awesome. Like I probably threw this 360 feet, you know, which I feel like I don't normally do. Granted, we did have a tailwind. I'm definitely further than 360 as well. So probably pushing in between 360, 370, but this is a big shot for fairway for me, forehand. Stay up. Gosh dang it. Come on. What? Well, guess it doesn't matter if you go that far. You're not gonna make the putt. Okay, this is probably one of the hardest holes on the course for me. We're looking at 363. It's a straight shot, but it's like kind of low ceiling. Well, for whatever reason, it's low ceiling for me. This like first tree, this branch that comes across, I hit that like all the time. It plays down the hill, kind of back up the hill, but it is relatively straight. So we're gonna go Crave, because that's kind of the shot for it. If that's not great, we'll probably go Destroyer and DD1 just to try to throw something good. Might be good if it gets to that tree. Yeah. I mean, all things considered, that's still not bad. I pulled a little bit, but just something straight like that pushing, I think DD1 could do it here. Get off the tree. Yeah. All right, we're up in circle there. Basically that shot, now with the Destroyer more stable, we should have it. Get past the trees. Okay, those were 3 all really good shots. Unfortunately, I think I wasted my luck because I think I've only birdied this hole once, and that was a couple weeks ago. And granted, the Crave, not a great spot. Better than it should have been off the tree kick, but like if that tree wasn't there, it's sitting right where the DD1 is or the Destroyer is, like it's up in circle. So I think I wasted all my good shots for that time. Please focus. But I'll certainly take it. You know, I love a birdie on this hole, but yeah. Yeah, if I could have this putt Well, 8-footer every time, I will take that. All right, this is actually the last hole. We're looking at 240, dead straight. We're going forehand zone, forehand justice. See if we can't ring one up here. Oh, I wanted Anheuser on it. I think that was the justice. Okay, so the camera died. Missed my justice shot, but I have another one in the bag that I'm just going to throw again. And that might land on top of it. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I'll go show you. Those are right on top of each other. All right, just so you guys can see how close those were. My white justice is right here. My orange one landed maybe 5 feet behind here. See if we can finish with a good putt. Oh yeah. Oh, okay, that one got lucky. All right, that is it for my favorite discs from the major manufacturers. I hope you guys enjoyed. Again, comment down below, let me know your favorites, even if it's from kind of those smaller ones, because again, I do like to try a lot of stuff. I think my bag's getting pretty dialed for next year, but you know, we have the off season to try some new stuff, so it should be fun. If you enjoyed this, like, comment, subscribe. We got a lot of stuff coming. We're really excited. We appreciate you guys for the support you give in our channel and our store as a business. That is all I got for you today. Ozark Mountain Discs to the moon.